How you doing, YouTube? Today we're talking about mindfulness for kids and why it's so important for your kid to be mindful and aware. Listen, if you're not aware of what you're doing, that means you're going to be gullible for anything. Which basically means that, one, you're going to be easily manipulated. And if you're a kid listening to this right now, chances are you don't like people telling you what to do anyway, right? So, one, you're going to be easily manipulated. Two, you need to be understanding of your emotions, how to channel those emotions and actually control them. And yes, we all have emotions, so don't think that you're never going to be emotional. That's completely normal. But it's what we do with them emotions that make us better people. So I encourage everybody who's listening today to, just jot something down. If you're a child and you need a little help with this, talk to your parents about it, talk to your teachers. But it's very important and very crucial to have a control over your emotions so that way you can become the best version of yourself and people will start to respect you in that control of you. And you won't be played with, nobody wants to be played with. So, one, let's say, right, I'm mindfully accepting things that I can't control. It's out of my control. Meaning, basically, right, let's say if somebody is a heartbreak or somebody breaks up with you or something like that, right? And now that's an emotional thing because you had an emotional attachment towards the person. However, you can either accept that the fact that the person left you, or you can, mope, so like just get into your emotions about it and stay within those emotions. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to feel that. I want people to understand that you can feel these emotions. However, you want to not do something like some people will self-harm when it's, a challenging emotion. If it's something that's challenging, people usually result to something negative when you could do something positive with it. Hey, if somebody breaks up with me, guess what? I got my time. I can do a lot of things. I can spend time with my family. I can spend time with friends. There's a lot of things you can do to transition out of the negativity of losing a mate, Or let's say, that somebody's arguing with you, you had a fight at school. Chances are, people want to retaliate and dive deeper into negativity. My thing is that, I'm not saying, if somebody attacks you, I'm all for that. Like, hey, defend yourself and protect yourself and then talk about it later. But my thing all about it is that once something ends, let's not make a negative thing worse. Let's make it positive. And a part of being mindful is like, all right, what is the positive thing I can make out of a negative situation? And I think that it's really hard for kids to do that. And why is it hard for them? Because one, maybe the people around you haven't taught you to control those emotions and channel those emotions. Another aspect of it could be that you just your pride. Like, we all prideful, very egotistic, and want what we want. That control over things and wanting to be, in control and not have things go a certain way. But letting go of control is power, And it's not weak to speak on your emotions. Listen, you have to find your group of people who you can open up to and talk to and say, hey, look, this is how I'm feeling. This is what it is. If you don't vent, if you don't allow yourself a season or a time to work through challenging emotions and how you feel, maybe you have some traumas and stuff like that, you have to find your group of people or become the person, like, to help others. You know what I'm saying? That's what I consider a friend. I consider a friend somebody I can talk to. You know what I mean? I can open up and say, yo, I've been going through X, Y, and Z, and I'm just trying to figure out a way. If I can't do that with you, chances are you ain't a friend for me. You're not a friend. And you don't have to be liked by everybody. I had an issue with me when I was a kid. I always wanted people to love me. I wanted people to understand me, but it's like, you know what, you're not everybody's cup of tea, and it's okay. It's okay. Like, if you listening to this, chances are you outcast anyway. You're above and beyond those people. So step into your power. Become mindful of how you're feeling. I wish somebody was telling me these things when I was 16, 17 years old, because it's going to benefit you in the long run when you get older and you have to be in control of those emotions. You know what I'm saying? So thinking of these things, thinking of these strategies, like being present in the moment, learn to be just not try to always be in your head. As a young adult, I'm gonna say you're a young adult. It's easy to be stuck in your mind and not really find the answers. So, don't always be stuck in your mind. Live in the moment and learn from your mistakes. That's it. And I guarantee you'll be in a better place. Yo, if you love this message, this is a new little topic I'm trying. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope all is well. God bless. Tune in.